Can photography be a spiritual practice? I've been thinking about it and I have so many insights about this topic. That's why in the first part of this video, we're gonna actually talk about it, and in the second part, we're gonna go to Istanbul streets and do street photography. So yeah, let's start. Basically, there was like a huge trend for film photography in photography community for the last 2 or 3 years, and if you don't know, I've been doing photography for the last 3 years. Photography, videography, it's like my passion, my hobby, and everything. And people were so obsessed with film photography. I am too. I was so obsessed. I actually have 2 film cameras and I just loved the film look. And I started thinking why is it so beautiful? Why is it so everyone wants it, why? And I came to conclusion that it really captures the magic. When photography just was invented, they looked at it as a magic, as something crazy that you can capture the moment, like your literal life. You can stop the time and capture the moment and then look back to those pictures and just cherish the moments. That's why I think the origins of photography, they were so beautiful because they really symbolized happiness and magic overall, because people were able to capture all the moments that are important to them. That's why it's so important. But however, as time progressed, from the film cameras, now we have digital cameras and everything that can make 1,000 pictures a minute, as much as you want. There's no film anything, and right now no one actually cherishes the shots. We just for example, I need to take pictures of something and I'm gonna go and do fucking thousands picture, and I'm like, okay, this one's good. And that just contradicts the whole core idea of photography in the beginning, that it's about capturing the main moments, the most beautiful ones. Because for example, when I started film photography, I cherished and just saved all of the film. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna only use it when I see something so beautiful, so special to me. And my film roll that I did is literally filled with my first film roll is filled with birthdays and just this road trip. I'm gonna insert the pictures and so many important memories. And right now, why photography is just dying is because no one really wants to capture important moments. We just use all the storage and stuff. For example, in my case, when I need to take a picture, take a stories or something, I'm gonna do so many takes. Even this video in the beginning, when I was setting up the frame, I was doing so many tries when this is so unnecessary. And when that happens, we actually stop caring. We stop caring about the shots, and they stop being so special. They just become okay, that's photography, whatever. And I came after trying film photography and everything, I came to conclusion that photography can be such an amazing spiritual practice. That's just such a beautiful practice at first, because you use photography to capture the best moments in your life and just the happiest moments and everything. That's the first thing. And another thing is, I learned how to just through not just film photography, through photography I learned to romanticize my life, because I can go anywhere and just see beautiful anything. I can see beautiful shots, beautiful angles anywhere I go. Like for example, like my mom goes somewhere with me, my sister, and they're like, oh my god, how did you see this there? It was such an ugly place. And I'm like, that's just me. And for example, we went to Turkish bazaar, like type of place, which is not really pretty. That's just a place that locals go to get their groceries and clothes. And I so many beautiful shots there. And I can go outside and just like walk around any place and feel like I'm in the movie, because it's how it is in reality. Like, however, it's a thing that you can turn on and turn off. Like for example, when I have really bad mood and I just like not feeling myself, I'm gonna just like go like walk like this, and I'm not gonna take any pictures. But when I have like a great mood, I start to look into every detail and see like, oh, this is so beautiful, okay, I'm gonna take a picture of it, or I'm just gonna notice it. And when you start actually living like that, you feel like you're living in a movie. Like I swear, like I go outside and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in a movie, because that's how human sight works. Actually, if you want to, you can like look at the world with these eyes. It's actually like, people think it's a talent or a thing that you're born with. I believe like some people can easily do it and other people not that easily, but still everyone can do it. The main thing, you should train it. For example, just watch different movies and photography and everything. That's how I did it. Like I think that's how I did it subconsciously. And yeah, and when you actually are able to use photography as this tool to romanticize your life, to be more mindful, it's so beautiful. And my personal pro tip in order to do this, like how to actually do it, yeah, of course, first thing is you need to watch some aesthetic movies. Photography and everything is gonna help you. And another thing, you can use your film camera, or if you don't have a film camera, you can use your basic phone or camera and everything and set yourself a limit. For example, you say you go somewhere and you're like, okay, today I'm taking only 36 pictures, because film has 36 pictures, and only capture them like the best moments, and it's gonna be amazing. Like for example, you can do it maybe a week, 36 shots a week or something. I'm telling this to people that are into photography and just like love capturing a lot of things, because even though I love capturing a lot of things when I go out, there's just like so many unnecessary things, and I take the same picture so many times, like when I can just like spend a little bit more time working on angle and then pressing my shoot button once. So yeah, it's such an amazing practice to try and go and treat your phone as a film camera with 36 shots. So I think that's a great way to go. And for me personally, why photography is a spiritual practice, like there's another reason. First is self-expression. That's a great way to express your emotions and everything. And another way is I always wanted to try street photography. I always wanted to try it. I did try it actually when I was just like walking around the city and everything, but I never actually dedicated a day for this and just came up to people to take their photos. So yeah, like in this video I'm gonna do it, which is a big deal for me, and like that's crazy. It's gonna be tomorrow and you're gonna see it all. I'm gonna do it, capture different people and stuff. That's really really out of comfort zone, because I don't know when that's so because that used to be so conflicting for me. The street photography combines two things: first, like my passion and my love photography, and second, my fear and my anxiety, social anxiety, and together it's like so contradicting. that's like a toxic relationship or something. So yeah, like now I'm of course better in social anxiety and everything, like of course. That's why I'm gonna try it tomorrow. Yeah. And see you tomorrow, I guess. Overall, this street photo experience was really out of comfort zone, and I think it's gonna take me more practice in order to get comfortable with it, but I'm really down. I really want to explore more, even though it was hard to approach people or even walk around the city with the huge camera. It was a huge dream of mine, a huge character development. That's why it was a really important experience for me. And yeah, overall, I loved how it went. It took me actually about 4 hours. I know it's a lot. Only maybe hour out of this time I was taking pictures. Other time I was just walking around the city and stuff. And yeah, in the end, I really love the pictures actually. They're not my typical style, but still, I love them. So yeah, now you can see them and enjoy the results.